What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm at a pub stop which has kind of turned out to be a bit of an all-in-one. What do I mean by that? Well, let's find out, shall we? Now I've just had 4 days away fishing with Shane, David and Nick, the lads, for Shane's 40th birthday, which was a couple of months back. Happy birthday, mate. It was a brilliant weekend. We had some great fish. I know you're not all interested, but I'll put a few pictures up now because it was an absolutely fabulous weekend. We stayed in a little bit of a lodge and then we went to a really good place for lakes over in Boston. Now, I'm now on my way to the Lincoln Showground because I've got the last show of the season, the Lincoln Warner show, and I need to get there tomorrow. But I've come via Sleaford. I'd say it's Nottinghamshire, is it? But yeah, that's where I am. I'm in Sleaford. I need to do some laundry. I've got a bag full of smelly fishing clothes and I've got all my normal washing. So I need to, find somewhere to do my laundry. Now, I was looking around and I found a Revolution washing machine, but I found something else at the same time. Now, this is the washing machine I found, which is right on the forecourt of a garage. But there's a few other bits here. That's my washing in there. I've just turned it on, so it's all good to go. That'll be 42 minutes and then I'll be back. The beautiful part of this is not only is there a washing machine just there, the pub that I'm parked at is just there. Am I right here? Hang on, I'm wrong here. Where is it? Where is it? Finally found it. the Jolly Scotsman. So yeah, initially I pulled into the garage to make sure that the machine was there, and then I saw that the pub's just here and I thought, okay, maybe I can park over there. So I pulled in and I parked along that fence line. There is an actual parking spot over there, but I'm a bit too long and I stick out a little bit too much towards the exit, so it's just not going to be a good situation for anyone. So I went into the pub and asked if I could reverse down to the back of their car park and stay the night, and they said yes. So I'm going to show you where I'm parked up. Now, it's not the most beautiful place that I've parked up. It's not the most beautiful car park I've ever parked up, but it's a park up right next to the washing machine and it works. Now, I'm at the end of the car park, so I'm not really annoying anyone. Now, as you can see, I am a bit of an angle, and there was a car just here. It's just pulled out, the Range Rover that was just here. So people can still park in front of me, but I'm at a bit of an angle. So one, I'm tucked in as much as I can down into the corner without hitting the trees, because they're a little bit close. But also, if someone parks quite close to me, I should still be able to wiggle forward and then get out, If someone parks really close, then I'm going to have to wait. But that's, much of a muchness. I'll be going in the morning because I'm going to the showground. But this is going to be, I think, a pretty sweet little park up. And what makes it even better is I don't have to cook. I've already said I'm going to go in there for some food. So my washing's on. That's going to be done in 42 minutes. And I need to go over and put it in the dryer. So I'm going to go in and sort out the motorhome a little bit, because it needs a little bit of a tidy up. Almost forgot to give you a what 3 words tonight. I haven't even given that out yet, have I? So it is Pulp Rollers Bookshop. Here we go, Pulp Rollers Bookshop. So that is the what 3 words for this pub. As you can see, the trees are very close. I've got as close as I can without really touching. I think there might be, there's just one at the very back, just touching there. Nothing major. But yeah, it's pretty good. There is a bit of a rubbish situation. There's rubbish all in the bushes there. I assume someone's dumped this or whatever. They've been trying to pick it up, and that's there. So is what it is. The rest of the place looks fine and tidy, but yeah, that's there. So I thought I'd be honest and show you that, just in case you see it. I'll address it. Rubbish isn't good. No, we shouldn't. No one should litter, and yeah, anyone that does should be ashamed of themselves. Right, now while I'm back at the motorhome, before I need to go put before the washing's done, ready for the dryer. I have said this before, but I'll say it again if anyone's not thinking. I definitely recommend you carrying a dry bag for various things, because obviously it keeps stuff dry, but I keep it for smelly clothes, like smelly washing. So if I'm out at the weekend, say if I'm at a festival and there's a few campfires the whole weekend, your clothes are going to stink of smoke. So I tend to then dedicate one set of clothes that I'll change back into that evening, ready for the fire. So then I've only got one set of smoky clothes. And it goes the same with fishing. Now I've been fishing all weekend, so I've got dirty, smelly, fishy clothes. So I just chuck them all in the dry bag, wind it all down, zip it, lock it up, clip it together, and then that's that. And it can go in my wardrobe next to my washing bag, but it could be in there for, you know, 2 days, 3 days, a week. I wouldn't suggest it with smelly, fishy clothes, but it can be, and it won't make the rest of the wardrobe or the motorhome or the van stink. So definitely get yourself a dry bag. Right, my washing should be dry now, so let's go over there and have a little look. Oh, sun's right in my eyes. Now, I'm hoping it's done, because these dryers, the beauty with these Revolution machines is they are in a good position and it's quite easily accessible, but the downside is they can be quite, you know, quite tough on the old clothes. So I'll put it on medium, so hopefully it's done. It's all dry, love it. So I paid £5.50 for the wash. I didn't need the big drum, and then £7 for a 40-minute dry. So, like I say, more pricey than like a campsite washing machine, but I'm not paying for the campsite, right? I know I'm going to be staying at a pub and I'm going to go eat, but I'm getting food for that, right? So it all comes out in the wash, no pun intended. Right, let's get this back, get it all hung up, and then think about some dinner. Do any of you use these? This was and is still a revelation to me. So it is I think it's called an Eco Egg. Yeah, Eco Egg. Now Mandy, unadventurous Mandy, she got me onto one of these. So basically, I'll show you what it is inside. You can hear the rattling around. So that's basically it. So the I don't know which ones dissolve. One of them dissolves and then the other one doesn't. So I think it's the white ones that dissolve and then the black ones don't. So over time, when they dissolve, they let off some fabric washer, so you don't need any detergent. This is your detergent. You don't need any more, which is great. So you just literally put your washing in the machine, chuck this in, and around this goes, and it also punches your stuff, so it opens your stuff up a bit more. And then yeah, when they run out or they've all dissolved, I think you get about 70 washes, 70, 80 washes out of an egg, and then you have to get some more. So they're proper economical, and you don't have to carry big bottles or tabs or anything like that. So yeah, and I have got quite sensitive skin, so this works pretty well. Now I still use a bit of fabric softener, but other than that, I've got a bottle for that, and then I've just got that, and they are absolutely game changer. So yeah, Eco Egg, definitely get it. Cheers, Mandy. Motorhome's looking a little bit more organised. Now it's time to go get something to eat and have a nice drink. Obviously, it'll be Pepsi Max, or if they're a quality establishment. If they're not, it'll be Coke Zero. Yeah, I'm not overly hungry, but let's see what they've got to offer, shall we? We've got a lovely little table. I'm out of the way. I mean, there's a lot of people around, so, but yeah, no, you can't see anyone, so I'm not bothering anyone filming. But it's moment of truth. Moment of truth. What is the soft drinks? Soft. Is it? I'm not sure. It just. Hang on. Oh, Coca-Cola. Hang on a minute. We have got on draft, large draft, Dr. Pepper Zero. Now that is a winner. I'll have that any day compared to that Pig Swill Coke Zero. I did have a look at their chicken mix. So you pick 2 chicken options, 2 sides, and a sauce. Now, oh, hang on. There's movement at my motorhome. Bear with me. But then I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to do that because I've seen that there's a burger called Millionaire Burger. You see it just there. Now the thing that caught my eye, and I know it's small, but it's the Millionaire Mayo. I don't know what that is, but anything mayo, as long as it's not vegan. Do you know what? Where we went to stay at the weekend, we went into the restaurant on site where we were in like the caravan, and all they had was vegan mayo. That's all they had. Don't even get me started. Anyway, I've ordered this millionaire burger. So it's a flame grilled burger with southern fried chicken fillet topped with smoky bacon, cheese and millionaire mayo. Now I also did change the fries to tater tots. Now I've told you before, if anywhere offers tater tots, you have got to take them. You can't not. Tater tots are amazing. You've got to have tater tots. So yeah, done that. Ordered an extra portion of the millionaire mayo, and that was like $13.29. And the drinks are like $3.75 for a pint. So I've paid a lot more. I did say I'm not overly hungry, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat. There's no way I'm going to be able to eat it like this. I'll give one bite a go. I mean, we've got chicken, we've got burger, we've got lots of bacon, then we've got lettuce and onion and mayo and millionaire mayo. So here we go, shall we? Yeah, that's spot on. That is good. Winner, winner. Right, I'm going to crack on and munch this whilst watching the latest episode of The Terminal List Dark Wolf. Episode 5's just been dropped, so I'm watching that. Come on, tell me if you watched the first Terminal List and now you're watching this one. This one is amazing, proper good. AirPod is in, the iPad mini in front of me. I'm watching it. Gotta be done right. Oh, could not finish that. I mean, I ditched the bun. I've eaten the burger, the bacon and half the chicken, and not even all the tater tots. I've left half of them as well. Beautiful food. I mean, really good food for the price that you're paying. Really good food. Now I asked about the mayo, the millionaire mayo. Now she said it, I understand it. It's maple. There's maple syrup in there and pancetta. That's what I think the pancetta is a bit light on the ground, but there is a little bit of a smoky taste in there. Overall, really good food for the price. I just couldn't finish it. I'm done. I am stick a fork in me. I am done. Back to the motorhome. Cheers, buddy. It's a really nice little pub, the Jolly Scotsman. It's got a nice outdoor area, which as it got dark, all the lights come on and they've got like fairy lights everywhere, all hanging around. So it really lit the place up. And outside looks really nice. It's just there. But yeah, like I say, the staff are really good. And they've got free Wi-Fi, which the speeds are pretty good. They don't suck. And I can get it from here in the van, which is a bonus because I've got some work to do tonight and I've got some uploads to do. So thank you very much. I'm going to be using that Wi-Fi. But I need to protect myself, and that's where Surfshark comes in. Now, you guys know I've been with Surfshark for many, many years. I've been a customer way before I started working with them, and for many reasons. I rely on Surfshark to, one, most importantly, keep my data safe. I don't want any of the bad guys to get my data because I don't want them cloning me. I don't want them stealing anything. I don't want them getting in. So I wrap my data with a VPN through Surfshark to keep my data secure. That is most important, and that's exactly what I use it for. As soon as I got in there, I turned Surfshark on straight on my iPhone and on my iPad, and then I connected to their Wi-Fi, and I know I am safe and protected. The other reason is because I like to be entertained and I like to watch geo-restricted content. In layman's terms, it means Netflix has got something in America which isn't on the UK version, so you need to be in America unless you've got something like Surfshark, which have got access to over 100 countries on their VPN. Now you can download it and add it to all your devices across the whole family, unlimited devices on your phone, your tablet, your PC, your Mac. It can be used on everything. So not just you are protected, you and the whole family are protected, your data secure, and you can all watch geo-restricted content, right? Which is what we all want. I don't want to be paying for Netflix and then get this amount of a catalogue. I want the whole catalogue, right? It's just not right, is it? I want the whole catalogue, and that's what Surfshark gives me. So if you do want to unlock geo-restricted content and you do want to protect yourself when you're out and about using public Wi-Fi, now I use it at places like this, at the pubs, I use it at McDonald's, I use it in airports, I use it everywhere. I use public Wi-Fi whenever I can, but I do lock myself up and make sure my data is protected by using Surfshark. Now if you use public Wi-Fi or want to unlock geo-restricted content, then you need to get yourself Surfshark. If you scan the QR code up here or click the link in the description and use the code URBAN, you can get up to 4 months extra free. 4 months extra free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's a no-brainer, right? Scan the QR code up here, click the link in the description, Download Surfshark now and make sure you use the code URBAN to get up to 4 months extra free. And like I say, a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you've got nothing to worry about. Give it a go. If it works for you, good to go. I'm going to crack on and finish that episode of the Terminalist Dark Wolf because, oh, it's heating up, it's heating up. I do not like it though when they drop one episode a week. I want them all, I want them all. I want to binge watch it. But continuing with Dr. Pepper like I did in the pub, I have got this bad boy tonight. Yes, a bit of Dr. Pepper, Cherry Crush. I do love cherry, I really do. But look at that. Who's tried it and do you like it? And are there any cherry drinks out there that you recommend? Because I do love it. I love them. I love cherry drinks. Cherry Pepsi Max is number 1. This is pretty good. I'm not sure if it's number 2, but then I've got Cherry Tango in the fridge as well. Drop your cherry drinks in the comments below because I will be adding them and finding them. If there's some exotic ones out there, let me know where to get them because I will be hunting. But yeah, what is your go-to drink kicking back on the sofa? Come on, come on. Good morning. That was a lovely little sleep. Car park emptied by 11 o'clock. I was still busy working and watching. I ended up watching District 9. I only had one episode of Dark Wolf Terminalist or whatever it's called to watch. I've now got to wait for the next one. So yeah, stuck District 9 on, and that's the first time I've seen that. I don't know if you've seen that because it's a bit weird. It is very, very weird. But good night. I've been doing a few bits and bobs ready for this show coming up, the Lincoln show. And ready for the NEC. The NEC is going to be a big one. Can't wait for that. Me and Tash, as ambassadors of Park for Night, are going to be on the Park for Night stand in Hall 9, which I can't wait for. We're going to have some goodies to give out, and we've got some new exclusive items coming, which is going to be good. Can't wait, can't wait. So this pub stop's been pretty good. It's got good food, good value. The pub's fine. The staff are amazing. I've got the washing machine opposite, which has worked a treat, you know. I haven't got fishy clothes anymore. That's always a winner. But it's got one more thing, and that's where I'm going right now. Just went under that conker tree. One fell and nearly cracked me in the head. I have fond memories with conkers with my granddad. We used to go out and collect them and then store them and then, you know, play conkers. It was brilliant, it really was. Real fond memories of conkers. I love thinking about that. My granddad would be quite amazed, and my nan would be in her element, knowing about how I live my life now, doing with cameras and everything. She was always very inquisitive about that kind of stuff, so it's a shame they're not around. Just thinking about that, I'm pretty sure my nan would have been a vlogger. She would have. If she was still around, I'd have got her a camera and then shown her it, and she'd have been like, yep, I'm on that. She'd love it. I know she would. That would have been amazing. That really would. Do you know what though? This brings up a point of things that I've said before, like capture footage. I don't have any footage of my nan and granddad. No, I don't have any. It's a shame, isn't it? Because like, I tell Liam, oh, here we go. That's cross, quick. Don't want to get run over. Especially by that. Whether you're going to be a vlogger or do YouTube or anything, that's regardless of the fact. You just want to be able to keep that moment, keep that footage. Because, well, once it's gone and once they're gone, you can't ever get it again. So like, I've got no footage to show Liam his great-grand and granddad. Just how, you know, I can explain to him and show photos and all that, but video really does capture stuff, doesn't it? So yeah, just a little morning's thought there. Capture footage, people. Capture the moments, because once they're gone, they're gone. All got very, very deep and philosophical there, didn't it? This is what happens to me when I start walking. In the comments below, drop your fondest memories of your nan and granddad. I'd love to read them. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, go on. Drop your fondest memory of your nan and granddad in the comments below. or any loved ones, to be fair. You know, memories are memories, and fond memories are amazing. So yeah, drop them in the comments below, and we can all have a little reminisce, and a little look, and a smile. I bring you to the best of places. We're at BP. Yes, you kind of guessed it right. I'm here for an Amazon locker. I'm here to collect some parcels. Yeah, I think that's them all. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take these out of the boxes and leave the boxes in a bin. Right, that is everything packed up in my dip backpack. I love that thing. It's so small, it packs down to nothing. But this place is just offering more and more. Now, I've got the boxes I need to throw away, but you've got an every point here. I assume that's a drop-off point, and a Royal Mail. I assume it's drop-off and collect. I've never seen the every and the Royal Mail ones before. But also, there's a tap. It works. You could probably have a sneaky fill up there, because right here it says car wash queue. So that's the queue there. So you could quickly pull along there. Now, I'd be quite long, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty quiet at the moment. So as long as you're not doing it in rush hour, you could fill up some water there. You can get your parcels, drop your parcels off. You can get your Amazon and throw your rubbish away. Now, in my eyes, it's got everything you need. It really has. The only thing it hasn't got is an Elson point, but I can deal with that, you know. Burger King and KFC just there if you want them. I think you've got Greg's coming, and then you've got McDonald's just over here, which we passed in the conker tree, and it's all within stone's throw. How good is that? And just like that, back at the pub. Now, it's probably not really fair to do this, but let's compare it to a campsite, shall we? So I spent $5.50 on the washing. I spent £7 on the drying. That's $12.50, is it? I'm gonna get Luke to do some running maths on screen right now. And then I went in the pub and I spent, I think it was, I'm rounding up, £14 on my main meal and £4 on a drink. So that's £18. So we're, what? Hang on, bear with me. I am back. So basically, I'm at 30 quid. Now, £30 seems like a lot for a night, but I've got things for that, right? I've not just paid for the pitch. So I got fed and watered for that, and I've washed all my clothes for that. Now, if I did go to a campsite, then I would be paying for the pitch, and then I'd be paying for the washing machine and the dryer on top of that. Granted, they would have been cheaper. It'd probably been like a £3 wash and like £2 to dry. So it would have been almost probably half the price of the Revolution machines, but it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? You know, I'd still have to have cooked and fed myself. Granted, I would have got power, but I don't need that. I'm fully self-sufficient. So it's you know, what would you like? What do you want, really, at the end of the day, isn't it? So this pub stop worked out absolutely perfect. It really did. Like I say, it was a perfect night's sleep. No problems there. Again, not the cleanest, because I mean we've addressed the rubbish situation, but the pub and the staff, they're fantastic. They really are. And I definitely recommend that you guys go out there and do some pub stops. If you're new to wild camping and you want to get into wild camping, pub stops are a fantastic option to start with. You're allowed to be there. You go talk to the pub, they say yes. I've never had pubs say no. You can be off grid, so you can test your system. You know, it just makes good sense to be able to do pub stops if you are new to wild camping. I talk about that in my book, How to Wild Camp in a Motorhome and Avoid the Knock. I've dropped the link in the description below about that if you want to have a look. I think that is me done. I'm going to now pack up, make sure I'm good to go, head on over to the Lincoln Showground for the last Warner show of the year that I'm speaking at. Oh, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. And the next show I will be at will be the NEC, like I've mentioned, with Tash and Park for Night. Make sure you come and say hello. We'll be in Hall 9. We'll be there with loads of goodies and loads of information to give out and some exclusive items and this, that and the other. All good stuff. If you are coming to the NEC, let me know what day you're coming and what you're on the hunt for. Are you looking for a new motorhome? Are you looking to upgrade? Is it your first? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll catch you lovely lot next week. Take it easy. Bye.